Raider Nation, how are we this evening? As you all know, this is your boy Kaptain Spalding, baby. Hope everyone's having a good evening. We'll give a couple people a chance to come on here with us. See what we got going on here, baby. Raider Nation, this is going to be the year for offense. This is going to be the best offense we've ever seen. That's what we are about to witness. John Gruden's magic. John Gruden is the answer that we've been needing. John Gruden should have never been fired, and we would still been AFC championship games, Super Bowls, and all. He was the one coach that we missed out of all of them when we traded him away. But the thing is now, he's had time to accumulate knowledge more than he ever had before, which is going to make for super potent offense and knowing how to run a defense. It's going to make us unstoppable. Khalil Mack is going to be back at it. I mean, you know, he is the king, baby. Then you got Bruce Irvin and Arden Key, I believe, will play a major factor and a major role this coming season. I believe that he is an edge rusher that we needed. He just needs to be able to bulk up and not get hurt. Mario Edwards needs to step up and fulfill his potential. What's going on, Popeye? What's going on, Tanner? Hope everybody having a good evening, like I said. Jason Dean, what's going on, baby? Just hanging out, man. There is one thing I want to say, and that is we are one nation. United we stand, divided we fall. Together or without each other, we will make it through the all. What's going on, Maria? Exactly, one nation, baby. One love, one nation. That is the Raider Nation. That is the Raider way. Because together, like I said, all things are possible. Just like out there on that field, we have to work together so they'll be able to work with us. Because if they work with us, we'll work with them. Vice versa. Equals wins, baby. Because how we act impact them, honestly. I believe our defense will be a lot better than it was last year. That's one thing I would definitely say. Like I was saying last time, Derek Johnson is better in pass coverage than Navarro Bowman ever will be. And honestly, Navarro plays about as old as Derek Johnson, and they both are only really playing fill-in for Markel Lee, I believe. Because Markel Lee, I believe, will be the next great man. He is an ace in the hole. He knows how to find the ball. He knows how to hit you. That's exactly what you need. What's going on, Jacob? Yes, it is. It's nice to be back, baby. What's going on, Mexico? There's something going on with the comments. I'm not really sure exactly. But like I said, man, our offense is going to be the fuel to the fire. Our defense is going to be able to hold up a lot better than it did last year. I see great things. I know great things are coming. I know that Super Bowls are bound for Derek Carr. I know that Amari, big time. I know our offensive line, still the best, still top 5 at worst, especially with the interior. As long as we got Kalichio, Simile, Rodney Hudson, and Gabe Jackson, I honestly don't have no problem with who we got on the wings. Because, I mean, Gabe Jackson, Kalichio, Simile, very talented players and could do whatever we needed them to do. Yes, Jacob, he is 4 to 5 years younger, but his body and his legs are not. He's had a lot of surgery on his legs, and I mean that makes you play a lot slower and makes you play a lot older than you actually really are. Quite possibly with the exotic blitz packages that Gunther brings in. I honestly believe that we will apply more pressure, which is going to allow the cornerbacks more time, or if not even more time, it's going to help them because the ball's coming out quicker. And if the ball's coming out quicker, the quarterback's not having time to read multiple options, get it out there like he wants to. Rather than that, let's hit him in the face. Khalil Mack, live up to the potential I know you got, baby. You say you got 30 in you. And honestly, I agree with him 110%. H-Town, baby. Exactly. Exactly, Jason Dean. All he needs is a little bit of work. How about them Browns, baby? Honestly, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if the Browns made the playoffs, man. Just for one reason, because Hugh Jackson, man. The only thing he ever done wrong was trust Rolando McClain. I mean, and honestly, I think we all made that misconception. Exactly, Jason Dean. Gunther's defense doesn't require top-end talent at the cornerback position. It only needs a safety, middle linebacker to read the play, and front four help. Bring in the pressure, collapse the pocket. That's all it takes. And honestly, like I said, it takes teamwork. Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. That's funny, Popeye. You crazy as hell with that one. I mean, yeah, in a way. But I mean, Carson Palmer came in and won a game for us. I mean, it ain't the best thing that we could ever ask for. And like I said to begin with, if we had John Gruden all the way till this day, I guarantee you we wouldn't have needed to do that. We wouldn't have took Jamarcus Russell in the first round. Yes, we have nice mentoring. We have nice player development. Khalil Mack, Derek Carr are the future on the offensive, defensive side of the ball. No matter who you are, they are going to be the standard. They are going to be the one to lead the way on every play. For any team. I mean, you try to find somebody like Khalil Mack. I dare you. Best option you got is Von Miller. But what's he gonna do? Get hurt? Be on Old Spice commercials? Yeah, college football. Throwing the knees on his ground. Throwing the ball 80 yards with his knees on the ground. He's good at that. Crazy, Popeye. What's going on, Brazil? Fernando? Javier? My bad if I ain't calling y'all out. My phone is acting kind of slow. What's going on, Lines? You see, the thing is, Raider Nation is standing together through thick and thin, forever, by goals and admiration for one another, and building the bridges of forever through victory and glory. And that's what we've always meant, Commitment to excellence is what it takes to win. And that's what we got, especially this year. Derek Carr is going to be all unleashed. Derek Carr is going to live up to everything that Derek Carr can be. Derek Carr, I believe, will go down as the greatest quarterback of all time. And through this adversity, through his first 3 years, going from losing team to making us tie a franchise record and win set by 12, and then another losing season, I believe it's time. I believe there's a reckoning coming for the NFL, and it's going to come by the way of the silver and black, baby. And that's the one thing I can guarantee you. Need one, Popeye, man. I know what's wrong with this thing, but I believe Jordan Nelson is going to pick up the slack of Krabby Patties, and Martavis Bryant is the future at number 2. He's just got to get himself clean, and that's one thing that we've done this year too. Is we've took a lot of players that been smoking grass and doing that. I mean, and saying that is their worst problem is probably not the worst thing that you could have ever said before. I mean, and then I heard this rumor about Mo Hurts being drafted by us because we want him to die or some type of crazy mess like that. That sounds like the craziest thing I've ever thought about hearing a day in my life, bruh. Like, for real. I don't think so, man. A big receiver, it's not like a little guy. He's not like a little guy. He's more like a tight end. He's going to be able to help in the run game. He's a big target. He's got sure hands, and I mean, his speed ain't as valuable as what we getting out of Martavis Bryant. And I think Atman is going to work himself in there too. I believe that by the end of the year, he'll probably be the number 4. He's a big guy too. And I mean, you got a lot of young receivers. Derek Carr going to find his favorites. Derek Carr going to make friends. Derek Carr going to be able to throw them touchdowns in clutch situations. We ain't relying on Seth Roberts. We got megastar Martavis Bryant. Like I said, his biggest problem is staying out of trouble. But at the same time, he's the best wide receiver out of Clemson. You talking about DeAndre Hopkins. You talking about Sammy. I mean, you talk about Martavis Bryant because he played with both of them. He was the big guy. He was the one that was catching the ball. And then, I mean, when everybody else left and it was him, he done his thing. You smile? Exactly. And that's the thing, Charlie. You're not going to be able to cover Amari Cooper and Martavis Bryant, and then you got a sure-handed receiver in Nelson out there. I don't believe so either, Jason Dean. I believe that he's going to be rotated in and out, but at the same time, he's going to be in there impactful moments because he's going to be the one to catch the ball. Smokey. Pretty good, Maria. How are you? I believe that if every draft pick lives up to the potential that I see in them, PJ Hall and his quickness off the line, I mean, you're a special talent if you can block 14 field goals. I mean, that's a unique talent. And you put that right beside Mac. And then on the other side of him, you got Mo Hurts that's able to split the gap. He's quick and he's big. I mean, as long as he can keep right and stay healthy, You mix match Bruce Irvin and Arden Key out there. Let Arden Key come in. Let Bruce Irvin play on the weak side linebacker position. I mean, that right there. That creates many different looking fronts and allows us the ability to line up almost anybody anywhere. And I mean, honestly, look at Mac. Mac could play outside linebacker. He won he won MVP, not MVP, but Pro Bowl at 2 different positions. If you can do that, you are unstoppable, man. That's all that says about you. Exactly. Luwani, I believe he's going to be a special team player guy. Chase down the ball, go hit him. But, it wouldn't hurt my feelings none. But at the same time, we need somebody to step up. And I don't believe it's going to be Marcus Gilchrist. And Reggie Nelson is old. And I believe Obi-Wan needs to step his game up. I believe Obi-Wan could be the answer. He's a big guy. You could put him beside Carl Joseph. Carl Joseph, move him to free safety, strong safety, problem solved, everything work out. That's perfect world. But Obi-Wan needs somebody that's going to push him, teach him, mentor him, and show him the way. And Marcus Gilchrist, I believe, could be the one to do that. With that being said, they need to split time there. Go ahead and move Carl Joseph to the free. Let him start on his way to the hall. Pour one on for the babies. Exactly. Leave the whole inside open. You're right, Charlie. But at the same time, too, Jordan Nelson, you put him on the outside. That also still leaves it wide open for Martavis Bryant and Jared Cook. Yeah, because he smoked grass, man. Maybe he might not be the friendliest guy in the world because maybe I met him before, but at the same time, that's how we roll, man. Ain't no game out there. You got to be real or not at all. And if you're gonna be real, be real. Don't play around with it. King Eddie. That's exactly what it was. Going 14-2. I'll take that one. Exactly. Conley's going to have to step his game up too. But I believe Melvin could actually be a pretty good guy for us. He's still young. I believe he's 26 maybe, but he's 6'3", and he's like 220. As long as Conley can cover the fast guys, that guy right there, he's going to be put in a position to make a lot of interceptions and make sure that the ball comes our way. Exactly. Gilchrist is underrated. Like I said, I am a Tiger fan, but that means I saw him for 4 years. He's a pretty good guy. He can hit, but at the same time, he's bad at reading coverage, and he'll bite up, which is exactly why he should never be no free safety. I am excited about Melvin. I want to see what he's gonna do. I definitely agree with that too, Obi-Wan definitely could be a solid, strong safety in the league. And, honestly, about 2 years from now, they'll be viewed like Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, I believe. You suck, Popeye. How about that, turkey? Anybody got any Talking points? Anything like that? Rasheem, cornerback for the Colts last year. Little bitty bolts. You know what I'm talking about? The other one is chargeless. Like I say, he's 6'3". I mean, he's good, solid weight. Definitely could hit somebody. Definitely what we need. Definitely what we look for. But can kindly step up and match up with it. Because if he can't match up with that, I mean, that's going to be a problem. Like I said, I definitely think that the offense is going to be the root to many of our victories, but I believe our defense is going to be so much better than it's been in the past couple of years. What's going on, Bob Dar? Yes, Maria. Just play kindly. Yeah. That's about the best option we got right now. But like I said, if he can live up to somewhat of his potential this year, and our defensive line creates enough pressure, it's not going to matter what happens. It's all going to run from the defensive line. It's all going to run off our lines because, I mean, like I said, we are the first team in the NFL draft to have the first 4 picks be offensive and defensive linemen. That means that we're trying to win the fight where it really matters the most, and that's on the line. With the line being won, everything is possible on both sides of the ball. If you can't win the line, you have a dead play, or you're gonna get burnt. Right. Got the rumper on, baby. Already got the rumper on, baby. Haters gonna hate, baby. Let them hate. They hate us because they ain't us. Always remember that. But I'm gonna be back. I'm definitely gonna be back. It might not be every day. It'll probably be every other day. But I'll be back. I'm right here, baby. Right here. Raider Nation bound. Raider Nation to the death of me. Raider Nation forever. But definitely be back, y'all. It's been fun. Sorry to cut y'all off so early. But we still got about 4 minutes left. I got for you. And anybody got any kind of question or opinion of what I said besides Popeye? Where you at, Bob, though? I ain't see the other one. I don't see you, Bob. Where you at, bro? Alright, Maria. Nice having you aboard. Yeah, I don't see it, Bob. I bet you do. I bet you do, bro. What's your opinion about something else? 3 words or less. My 3 words: 1, love, nation. That's my words, baby. Yeah, I'm thinking about going down to the Miami game, New Year's, you know, have a little ball. About the closest they coming to me. Save up, hit it next year, head out to Oakland, be out there one time. Then, home game, Las Vegas. I'll be there. Jason Dean. I scrolled all the way up, Bob. I ain't see you, bro. All day, baby. Like I said, it's always fun, and it's always a pleasure. Raider Nation, Captain's logging out. I'll be back. Stay tuned. Raider Reaction. We right here.